Hello, Perma people! Today, we're literally diving deep into the foundation of all life on Earth – water. It is everywhere around us and it makes up most of 70% of our body. But here's the harsh truth. Less than 1% of that water is actually drinkable, and even that tiny fraction is under threat. Climate change is making droughts longer, rainfall less predictable, and rivers run dry. The city of Cape Town has come dangerously close to the day that its water supplies will run out. But the problem isn't just natural, as agriculture and heavy industry use shocking amounts of water every single day. Water is life, and yet we are using it faster than it can be naturally replaced. So today, we'll explore examples that will help us design systems where water is not wasted. Instead, it is valued and reused effectively. Exactly like painting with watercolors. With the right amount of water, the colors will blend so that beauty can come to life. Today's journey starts in one of Europe's driest regions, Murcia in Spain. At La Junquera farm, they face long, dry seasons where every drop of water is precious. Instead of relying, though, on overpumping groundwater, they've built a very smart system. It begins with harvesting rainwater from their rooftops and channeling it into large tanks for storage. And that's only the beginning, as they've designed the landscape using swales. These are water-collecting ditches that are following the natural shape of the land. This creates shallow channels, so when the rain comes, it fills these swales, allowing water to sink slowly into the soil instead of running off. And around these swales, they've planted a mix of native trees and shrubs, which restore the soil and create a microclimate that supports biodiversity. This is a powerful reminder that even in the most arid regions, we can capture and store water if we work alongside the land. Water is constantly moving through a cycle. It comes from above as rain, flows into rivers and oceans, then evaporates into the sky and falling down again. This delicate balance, though, is being disrupted by human actions. In the urban areas of Zurich, rainfall can be plentiful and rainwater is often treated as waste, as it's pushed into drains and sewers. But at the airport of Zurich, there's a different approach. Harvesting systems are in place that are collecting and storing rainwater for toilet usage. And by seeing rainwater as a resource, they've reduced their freshwater consumption and protected local waterways from pollution. This is what permaculture is about, because water is our most precious resource. And there are many ways to design for water efficiency. Imagine your garden, for example. Instead of letting rainwater run off, you can create a network of shallow ditches that collect it and let it soak into the ground. This practice isn't just preventing erosion, but also creates natural water reserves for your plants. If you have a rooftop, you can set up rainwater barrels so that you can store water for later use. Even in a small apartment, you can save up by collecting water from sinks and showers, filtering it, and then use it to water your plants. Efficiency isn't just about using less. It's about making the most of every single drop. Because every drop wasted is also energy wasted, specifically in a world where water is pumped and purified using electricity. In data centers around the globe, billions of liters of water are evaporated every year to keep servers cool, as even a single search you make online consumes energy. But the solution isn't just using less water. It's about being smart with it. So a good practice from all of us can be to limit our necessary digital actions, which means to turn off streaming when we're not watching and generally spend less time in front of our screens. This means that we think beyond our faucets and we start creating habits that act in our favor. Now, let's take all that knowledge and turn it into action. Here's your challenge. Draw a simple map of your home, balcony, or garden and identify in which places you could collect water. You can set up a rain barrel under a gutter or create a mini swale to direct water to your plants. We would love to hear the solution you found, so share your idea using the hashtag PermaYouth. Water is a finite, precious resource and we cannot take it for granted. With the right knowledge and designs, we can turn scarcity into abundance. So, when you turn on your tap, remember that every drop counts. And until next time, stay curious and connected to nature.